Hello Capricorn, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 4th straight through to the 10th of October 2021 or thereabouts. I've pre-shuffled the cards to get your energy into the cards, Capricorn. So just a final shuffle now, starting with the Moonology Oracle deck. But as always, it is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind or for somebody else. Also, just to mention that currently we have 7 major planets that are retrograde or appearing to go backwards in the heavens. And this is going to have an influence or an impact on all of us to a greater or lesser degree. But it's certainly a time of taking heed, slowing down, reviewing the past, deciding what to leave behind now, ready for taking new opportunities forward. But it's a very important time, and it's a gift from the universe for all of us. So I just, enough said. I mean, there's lots online talking about the retrograde season, so you know, if you're interested, you might find it interesting to have a look online and see what others have to say about that and what it means for yourself. But let's do a final shuffle of the Moonology cards now and get started with your reading. But the reason I mention the planets is, with all the readings I'm doing at the moment, I'm seeing the evidence of this retrograde season within the readings for all of the signs. Well, that didn't work right, did it? Okay, so first of all we have meditate and contemplate, the new moon in Pisces. So it's time to meditate and contemplate, a very much retrograde season energy here. Okay, let's see. I'll just do a final shuffle now of the Anarchy Tarot and see what all of this means for yourself, Capricorn. Alright, so we have the heart of your reading, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else the energies would like to say to you or raise your awareness of. Right, we have a tower, so there's some form of a revelation. Now it's either you're either aware of this or it's something around at this time or imminent. But this is the gift of love from the universe. This is the universe saying there's something that's been crumbling for a while that needs to be raised to the ground now. Something needs to be brought to an end because it's not serving you any longer. And the universe is stepping in here because this tower was built on faulty foundations. And we build many towers throughout our lives, and some are built to last and some aren't. So this one in particular is crumbling now, whatever it's to do with. So let's see. So I'll just, right, I will say, because I've just seen it, we've got the 7 of Swords here, and this is a very deceptive energy. Somebody taking something. This is a taking energy, not a giving energy. So let's see. So could we have some clarifying cards for all the cards on the table, please? Clarify all of the cards on the table, please, for Capricorn. So we'll just lay them on top in the same order for a bit of depth for your reading. Okay, so straight away we've got 2 major arcanas. The Tower is a major arcana, and now we've got the World. And the World is, there is a completion of a cycle happening here. And when something completes, when a cycle completes, something has to end, doesn't it? So a new beginning. As one door closes, a new door is able to open then. And that's what's happening here. And that's why this tower is crumbling, why it's being raised to the ground. Something is ending. But it's making way for new opportunities. I feel this is quite a specific reading for somebody. It won't resonate with everybody. So, you know, hopefully you'll be able to acknowledge or see whether this reading has meaning for you. because let's have a look at the heart of the reading. We have the Empress and the Four of Swords. The Empress is a very expansive energy. She's very creative, fertile, abundant. It can represent pregnancy for somebody or for a few of you, but it doesn't have to. It's the energy of the Empress is that, you know, she is creative and brings new beginnings to a reading, according to the context. And of course we've got the Four of Swords here. Now this is when energy is depleted, when we're feeling quite exhausted, and taking time out to reflect and review and build up our energies. Having to look after. Now you're either the person that his energy is depleted and maybe feeling unwell, or it may be somebody connected to you, Capricorn, and you're having to provide some TLC, some tender loving care to them. Now the Empress, it could be the energy of the Empress, or this could be representing an aspect of yourself at this time, Capricorn. It's not gender specific. So let's see where this is going. So there's something about the Empress energy that has left somebody feeling quite exhausted and poorly and unwell, I feel. Well, at the root of the matter we have the Lovers and the King of Swords. And the Lovers, it indicates a relationship, but it can also indicate having to make a choice between two options. And that could be within a relationship. So the King of Swords energy, as a clarifier, this is a pragmatist, somebody who's very logical, a strategist who thinks ahead, makes plans his next move or her next move. So at the root of this situation that's led on to an Empress energy and the Four of Swords, we have the relationship or a need to make a decision. But this is about strategy. You know, this King of Swords is either representing somebody within the relationship or connected to the relationship, or it's purely the energy of the King of Swords. So within this relationship, there's a strategic plan that had to be formulated. So a plan was put into place within this relationship. So take it how it resonates with you. But it's left somebody feeling quite energies, low energy, needing to be looked after. So what are the past energies and influences? Well, we have the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Cups. And the Queen of Swords is again, so we've got a couple on the table here. We've got the King of Swords on the root of the matter, and now we've got the Queen of Swords. There may be a couple, or it may just be the energies. But the Queen of Swords is, she doesn't wear her heart on her sleeve in any way. She doesn't allow her emotions to dictate the order of things. She's very logical, like the King of Swords, very pragmatic. But she doesn't suffer fools gladly, so she will cut away those or that which doesn't serve her any longer. She is very much about fairness and justness and the right thing. Now the clarifier is the Ten of Cups, and the Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment, complete emotional fulfillment. So for somebody, in the past influence there was a time of emotional or an opportunity for emotional fulfillment, but somebody had to think very logically about this and very pragmatic. Because the Ten of Cups is a very emotional love and relationships energy and family energy. Okay, so what you're thinking about at the moment, Capricorn, is the Page of Swords and the Two of Cups. So the Page of Swords, this is a little bit of a combative energy. It's a slightly immature energy also. Somebody who likes to play with words, can speak very bluntly without thinking. likes to spar with the communication. And its clarifier is the Two of Cups, and this is to do with a twin flame relationship, because we've already had the Lovers, haven't we, with the King of Swords, and now we have the Two of Cups with the Page of Swords. Okay, so this is what you're thinking about at the moment. Somebody who spars with words and in quite in a mature way, within a close relationship. So I'm sort of starting to see why this tower that's been built is crumbling, and it's a completion, the end of an old cycle. I think it's something to do with a relationship. It may have something to do with a pregnancy for somebody. And going forward, we have the Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords. And the Knight of Cups, this is somebody offering an apology. He's bringing a bunch of roses round. He's very nervous. Is sorry, and he wants to offer an apology. He's bringing flowers round. But somebody is moving on. Somebody's moving on, leaving a situation. Leaving the troubled, the churned up waters here, and searching for calm or more calm waters. So it looks like this apology for somebody is not going to be accepted. Okay, so what would the energies like to say to you? Well, we have the Six of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. I think what the universe and the earth energies want to say to you is that somebody's going to be offering you a token gesture. It's only a fraction of what they could offer you. And you're sort of left out in the cold a little bit. And so there's the Knight of Swords is delivering an unwelcome message here. So it's something difficult to hear, but what the unwelcome message is, it's a token gesture being delivered. So that's what the energies want to raise your awareness about. So this reading won't be for everybody. I feel it's quite a specific reading. Okay. Right. Could we have two final messages, please, for Capricorn to complete this reading? Two final messages for Capricorn, please, to complete this reading. Alright Capricorn, we've got ascending the mountain, so keep going forward, and narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. So you're being encouraged to keep going, even though you're going to have to negotiate your way around or over mountains. And there will be obstacles in your way, but keep going forward. That's what the advice is for you. Keep going forward, don't be put off. Don't be dissuaded or diverted. Keep going forward. And it's a narrow pathway, so take it a step at a time, tread thoughtfully. Don't rush into anything, don't make any rash decisions. Think through before taking the next step. Because I feel you're dealing with a strategist here, somebody who is ahead of the game. Alright, I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. Whoever this was for, I hope it's had meaning for you and given you some support and clarity on your situation. But good luck going forward, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.